Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks. Welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is it, the final episode, episode 3. Although I've heard there's a bonus episode, so I'm probably going to be playing through that as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with this. I think this is going to be really emotional. I don't know if I can handle this, but let's jump in. And I just wanted to show you guys the title screen because it keeps changing for each episode, which I think is really cool. Hell is Empty, episode 3. Here we go.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
That last episode was great. I don't know what I would do if I was in Rachel's shoes.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Here we go.
Chloe.
We're here for you.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
So basically, Rachel.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
She started getting into drugs.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything.
I wonder why she is like that, though.
Of her own daughter.
I wonder how she ended up like that.
I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
So that's a good... So now, why were they kissing? This is what I was wondering about in the last episode.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life.
It's just like a kiss goodbye.
It was a kiss.
Yeah, okay.
Goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done.
Oh, she wants to be in Rachel's life.
After all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I sent her money. every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Oh, come on.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Oh, God.
Rachel.
That's brutal.
I think I need to lie down.
No kidding. That is brutal. What a brutal way to put that. Like, now he's being brutally honest? How do you process all that?
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Okay, we got an SMS. Group SMS. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. Oh, that's right. God, it's so nuts. It's been so long that I've forgotten that it's like the same day as the Tempest, right? From Juliet. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys, yeah. What's this? Sarah. So we have an update on Sarah. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? Maybe I hope we find out more about her past than just that. Because, like, why did she become such a destructive person? I'd like to find out about that. Because we did find out more about Rachel's parents, right? Her dad, James, there, as to why he was acting so weird. So I'd like to find out why Sarah's acting why she acted the way that she did. What James told us, Sarah is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drugs. Not smoke a bowl and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sarah had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess? You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Yeah, that makes some sense. Anyway, now Sarah is in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel, after years of taking James's money to stay away. Suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter? James seems skeptical, and Rachel can't imagine what Rachel must be going through. Do we have an update for Max? I'm just trying to remember if I read this stuff. I think this would be a decent recap even if I did read it before. Max, time has told, and no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It is so much better. We're leaving tonight. Boom. Peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're hitting the open road. Destination unknown, but who cares? As long as it's far from here. I'm sure the next entry is going to be very much different from this. I didn't believe Rachel at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say she erased all doubts. What? You need me to draw you a map? We made out. As awesome as you may imagine making out with Rachel Amber sounds, believe me, it was a bajillion times awesomer. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're headed off. Next time you hear from me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian, just like you. Chloe is so much better. Okay, let's read this next one. Max, I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family. And I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James in the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. Without that, it turns out I couldn't just sit back and let Rachel's cheating father act all high and mighty. So he actually wasn't cheating. More than likely. That kiss was, it looked, I don't know. It was a strange kiss, but we didn't see the aftermath. I put his smug ass in his place, and even turned Rachel's mom against him. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom is not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. That's it. Okay. Let's take a look around. Can't remember, did we look at this stuff?
Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew.
I think we did look at this.
So is Frank. Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
We talked to James.
Wonder what James is thinking right now. This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I'm curious to hear what he thinks.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I understand where he's coming from, but he's manipulating her. Like, I think this is the time, probably the time for truth. But I don't know. This is a tough one. Pretty sure I looked at all that stuff before. Is there anything different?
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
What about Rose?
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
True.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with
Anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
Figured it's the least we could do. Try to help out. I mean, she didn't really ask for this. Oh, there's a shirt there?
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
I could take it. Okay.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Just gonna put that in my pocket. Like, what? I'm sorry. That's just funny to me.
Here you go.
I guess she did know the truth, though, this whole time as well, right? So, when I said that she didn't ask for it...
I'm really quite glad that you're here.
It's not really true.
I'm glad, too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I would say we're doing better than Rachel.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
See, here's the thing about these choices, is they're both so true. James lied, Sarah chose money. Would things have been better if James had not lied from the beginning? I don't know. Maybe Rachel is so upset with things right now because she felt like something wasn't right. I'm gonna go with that.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right. But can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
I'm just trying to think. So they've been married for 13 years. And it's been 15 years.
Rachel took that pretty hard. I should see if she's okay.
Rachel's got to be, what, like 17? So there's like a gap there. Because she's not 15. That would be too young, I think, right? So I would think Rachel would wonder, would she have been old enough to like question that Rose wasn't around? I guess not. I guess she would have been too young to question it. I don't know. It just seems like there's a gap there that doesn't, where Rachel might have been asking questions, but I don't know. because James would have been on his own with her. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm reaching, but let's go talk to her. This is going to be a tough one. It should have been like 2 or 3, so maybe not. I don't know.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
So I'm just going to snoop through her room. I love these parts of Life is Strange. It's like you just even though the person's in the room, you just go around looking at stuff.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
I know you need to like have these parts to get to know the characters a little bit better, but it's just it just doesn't feel realistic to me. Just always snooping around people's rooms. But actually the rooms are like they're like another character in these games, right? Because you find out so much more about the character that occupies the space.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad. Yeah, it's like now there's like this whole other layer of like kind of fakeness to her life that I think she was always aware of, but didn't really understand why. Like she noticed that her dad was being fake with her. Not that her dad didn't love her, but that he was always hiding something from her.
Cool light. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
The cusp of oscillation. So she's right in between 2 signs. Cancer, Leo. Strengths: creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. I guess she's a bit diplomatic. Weaknesses: self-centered, volatile, possessive, dramatic. God. That totally describes her. That's funny.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Before all else be armed.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained. We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Say type 4, the individual is creative, sensitive, independent, can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Maybe we could use this. Text from mom, yeah. Why can't I go up? There we go. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please? Oh god, I feel so bad. We've been gone for a while now.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
What'd you take? Latin Honors American Experience. What is American Experience? I'm from Canada. We don't have classes called Canadian Experience. I don't... is this supposed to be like a history class? 20th Century Lit, Biology Honors, Drama Lab, and Phys Ed. American Experience.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
Let's grab that.
At least she'll have something from tonight. Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Let's fix that.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Anatomy? Both of them sound good.
That's the one.
Where do babies come from? Show and tell. Okay.
I know something
that could have been better. Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it gonna come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? Oh, yeah, that's true. This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. Arcadia Bay Fire Department, I'm assuming. No idea where it came from. No idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. A dragon with matches. Wow, that's double the fire, double the fun. Prescott's like 50% serious. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? Life is strange. But why male models? We're built on Indian burial ground, are we not? Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. Previous topic, legalize Oregon movement. How to get involved. Next topic, Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. Okay, let's see if we can use the flashlight on this. Oh, we just want to replace the bulb. Got it. Oh, we're gonna put, yeah, all right. She's a smart one. Fits perfectly, of course.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
So do we talk to her first or use the stars? I think we use the stars.
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
And know almost nothing about.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Okay, we gotta walk a thin line here. She still loves stars, so let's reinforce that. Let's try to be supportive instead of negative, I guess. I don't know what to do. I suck at these situations.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good.
I think that's good. We need some humor.
I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Is going in the way. Keep it tight so no one will stray. Staring at a light. Needless.
Everything's kind of like pointing to escape, like map of the USA. Leaving, traveling in the stars.
And your tears stain, friend. You have waited the end out there golden.
Let's give him some time. I like these moments of the game.
You stand still, stare at my stupid bedroom. All that I wanted wasn't unwanted. Oh, and I wonder why I'm not wanted. All that I wanted was not there, but I dared be wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's time to get up.
Corridor. Yeah. And you call me.
The fact that she's here right now that she came here for me. I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
In this position, I would want to see her also. Like, put yourself in her place. Would you not want to see your mother? She's here. So I would have to say, she's asking if it's wrong. No, it's not wrong.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Cerebro.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
This is how Frank gets involved.
We know where she is. We need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
I got that covered. Chloe will do all the talking. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, you just need to talk to her, I think. I wouldn't know what to say either, but you just start and see where it goes.
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's there.
Your dad?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
This is gonna be hard, guys. Already getting emotional.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
These dreams are so weird. I like them a lot, though.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
I got this.
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
A lot of truth to that, but still.
Where do you think you
have to
get
tell
it
the truth?
From? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Oh, good God. I don't know if that boo is necessary there. What the hell? I think the boo ruined that.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
I'm pretty sure Joyce has been. Wondering
Doesn't
where the hell
seem
you
like
are.
Mom. She
Oh
wouldn't leave a
God,
mess
it's
like
David.
this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel.
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday. I can do this.
Come on, dude. Pick up.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank.
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real...
Pisser.
That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
I kind of feel the same way.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
What am I getting myself into here? It's already a super emotional start to this episode. Okay, we've got a message from Rachel. Okay. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser. Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering then grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. What's this? We got another update, I think. Is it 2? No. One new update. Max. When you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. I think about that all the time. Everyone has a different agenda, a different background, different experiences, different personality, that it is amazing that anybody trusts anyone. Take the stars, for example. We learn all these things about them in school, but no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world. Finding her real mom. It is pretty amazing considering it's only been a few days since we've met, right? Like, really gotten to know each other. I know they had met previously, but like, she is putting a lot of trust in us. She didn't ask me right away. At first, she didn't even want to talk. It was kind of like Junkyard a couple days ago. But this time, I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you never learned, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her. Even if that means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I told her I think I can do it. If I can reach Frank and get the truck running, we have a chance. Chloe, Conjurer of Stars. What does it say? Hello, Rachel. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. God, I'm already getting emotional, and it's not even at the most emotional part of the episode I'm feeling. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.